Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. Okay, I thought we need to understand what's going on around us. The first thing, we have to understand that the United States has been infiltrated by, I thought they were crazies, and some people call them snowflakes. But the reality is they are communist, socialist, New World Order, just plain non-Americans. Yes, they might be born in the United States, they might call themselves Americans, but the reality is they are not. They don't understand the American spirit. They don't understand the American way. There is everything about America they do not understand. You know, the freedoms, liberty. They don't understand what it is. They might understand the definition, but they don't understand how it applies to we the people. And in other words, the problem I have is on YouTube more than anything. I don't, when it's face to face, I don't put up with it. So I don't have that problem face to face. It's on YouTube. And what it is, it's kind of they bait you. They put out stuff out there to try to get you to say something or do something, and what it is, they don't have morals, and they don't take personal responsibility. So in other words, they're just they're part of the collective. And I've talked about the Americans. They're strong individuals. And these strong individuals come together. And when we come together, we do remarkable things. So we're not a collective. And that's, remember, like I said, we as in our government, local, state, federal, the media, these people, they are they're setting us up. They're setting us up for failure, and they do that by putting a bunch of gray out there. They can't understand right and wrong, moral and immoral. This is something that's just goes right above them. A good example would be, you hear me talk about country folk. And country folk, now, yeah, we get some liberal type thinking, not that often. The same thing with the military. The majority are conservatives. And when I say conservatives, I'm saying it in a way of they're true Americans. We are independent, strong individuals, and we work together to get things done. And we don't blindly follow because, like I say, we have morals. And that's the thing that kind of separates us from the rest of the world, really. And especially from these kind of people that are, they're trying to bait us. They think that, okay, they're using our beliefs against us. In other words, they're using the Constitution. They say, oh, it's free speech. We get free speech. And that's okay. They want free speech for them, but they don't see free speech from others. They don't see it. And now the thing is, we the people, and this is what they don't understand, because we are the majority here in the United States. We are. And we look for opportunities to prosper, to be fruitful, to improve our lives. That's the biggest difference between us and them. I mean, they, like I say, they don't have that gumption inside. They don't have that spirit to help. I don't know how to say that. Help putting together an environment that we all can benefit from. Now, I wish I could say they're too lazy, but because they're not lazy, because they've been putting a lot of effort into destroying our Constitution and the American way. What they don't understand is our, how do you say it? Well, we're just, okay, just like me. I have hundreds of videos out there that talk about how to be nice, how to be nice to others, how to be good. And but I also have hundreds of videos out there that tells you what to do in case that's not the option. And this is what they don't understand. The ones that know and understand freedom and liberty, know and understand there's a time when we have to stand. And stand as individuals. It's not like them. You know, they all get together like, what do they call them, protesters and riots and stuff like that. See, they don't understand that type of stuff. What they do, I'll tell you, a lot of them, they only understand force. And that's why they act like, I'm sorry, I don't have any other words, but they act like a pussy. And unless they're in their group and they're going after individuals, well, then that's when they really go after it. You can tell it, and not only physically, because you see it when strong individuals, they don't like strong individuals, so they all come together to attack these strong individuals, either physically, and you know, we know this type of stuff happens. We see it when these, like I say, crazies or whatever you want to call them, come after them. And that's because they got that mentality, like a tribal mentality, a collective mentality. You know, so that's why they're like that. You see it now when they're coming after Trump, President Trump. Oh man, he is no different than the rest of us. He's a strong individual. Now what he's done, and he, like I say, he's put his how do you say it? His fortune and even his family. I mean, he's put everything up. I mean, not much different than our founding fathers. I mean, he's putting everything on the line to get the United States to flourish again. And like I say, there's a lot of, like I say, these, like I say, I wish crazies, would call them crazy. I'm being nice. Because crazy, it tells you, well, you know, they got some kind of a mental, they're maybe born with a mental problem, they had a stroke, and you know, their brain's not right, or you know, something's not functioning. So that's a good way of saying it, but really it's not. They have their own agenda, and their own agenda is to destroy the American way, and that's us, because we represent the patriots, the people that know and understand why we have the United States, why the United States is different than the rest of the world. And the time, and they're pushing it, they're in our face, and it's no different. You know, I'll tell you. Okay, just like in the military, they used to have the don't ask, don't tell kind of thing. And the thing is, they just want good people in there doing what they have to do. And they were good people in there doing what they got to do. Now they got the thing where, okay, well, we got to have these these people that are confused in their sex in there, and they want the military to correct their sexual whatever, you know. Well, it's the same thing. They fall in the same bracket as these other, because the only people they're going to find that are going to be friends to them now will be the communists. You know, that type of mentality, that collective mentality. They find them as an ally now. Now, they don't understand. Now, once this all takes hold, they're going to be the expandables. They're going to be able to they're going to get rid of that type of mentality. They don't like that lifestyle. They're really, because and when you're part of the collective, you got to be like everybody else. And this is the part they don't understand. So you have to realize you can't really talk sense to these people. I've noticed I've had to delete or remove or even block a lot of these people coming to my channel, because their talking is so, you know, it's not based on anything other than their own, like I say, agenda, what they're trying to get done. So they try to bait me into doing things, and that's what's going on now. So really, you just have to understand what we're up against. These aren't people with morals. These aren't people they're, like I say, they're not Americans. They do not understand what it's like to be an American. But this is what we have, and we're just going to have to deal with it. And but the first thing you got to do is be prepared. And I say I've got lots and lots of videos on being prepared, and I hope you have the gold, silver, food, guns, water purification. We're coming to the end, and we're going to have to face the devil, and we're going to have to do something about it. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.